Hello guys. So I would like to explain to you how the surge protectors work. Okay, I've been running into many people and they have complete misunderstanding how the surge protector works, and they think that this, like for example this surge protector will protect them, or this kind of surge protector, or whatever you plug into the outlet, that you pretty much protect it. And I can tell you, and I will prove you right now, that you are not protected, okay? The only thing that will protect you is a device like this that will get mounted on your electrical panel, and that will pretty much protect your whole house. So let's go back to the history of these surge protectors. What I found on one of the older houses was really old surge protector, and this is how it looked. Okay, it was just pretty much ceramic block with copper spikes attached to it like this, and they were really close to each other right here. I would say within a millimeter maybe. Okay, the hot wire was coming here, which was 240 volts, so 2 hots. And this was grounded on this side. And when the power surge or lightning strike, pretty much you get a power surge on the hot wire, and the power surge will pretty much jump over and get grounded. Okay, so the lightning, and this was really old, like very first surge protector probably. The lightning will just jump over and it will go to the ground. But this would be like really rough power surge or surge protector, not power surge. Surge protector, okay? Now, today's surge protectors, they work pretty much on basically the same principle, okay? At least this one does. I don't know how these work, because they cannot possibly work, but that's how this one works, okay? So here you have a lightning which will strike anywhere close to the power lines or into the power lines. And here is a squirrel drinking beer. I just noticed that. Okay, cheers. Yeah, my kids draw this for me. So anyway, even if the lightning strikes close to the power lines, let's say to the tree, which is within like 30 or 50 feet within the power lines, that surge will get into the power lines through the air, and it will travel into your house, because this is a really good pad for electrical power, right? For surge or any electrical power coming down here into your meter base and coming into your house, into your panel. And assume that you are correctly grounded here with 2 ground rods within 6 feet, not within, but 6 feet or more from each other, and to your electrical panel. And this is properly mounted, then this thing will protect you. Okay, of course there are some limitations to the voltage, and they are rated for that. So this is what's going to happen, and this is really slow motion. I'm going to have to slow it down like 1,000 times, because this is just a microsecond. So the lightning or the power surge comes down to the electrical panel. Now here, from the panel to the first ground rod, we have 4 feet. Let's say this device is mounted to a panel, and it will work properly, and you have a proper grounds, then what's going to happen? This will clamp the between the hut and the ground, pretty much when it sends the power surge, and it will send the power surge down to the ground. But in the meantime, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger picture. Here is your electrical panel. Here is your wiring coming to the house. Okay, and here is your ground. So assuming, let's say we have this is a ground wire, of course, and this is your ground here. Okay, ground rod. Your first ground rod. So assuming this is just a 4 feet, if I can get my thing working, and assuming that you have this box mounted here on the panel, which is your surge protector, okay, the lightning which is coming into your panel get clamped by the surge protector, and it goes at the same time. This is happening at the same time. It will get clamped to the ground wire, and it will travel, if I can get this working, of course, it will travel down to the ground. And this is 4 feet, okay? That's very important. Now, at the same time, the lightning will travel into the wires. And it will go up to 4 feet again. At that point, and those are just a microsecond, or even less, when the lightning hits the ground, so pretty much it's spreads like this, right? The lightning hits the ground, and at this point, it will pretty much sense the ground right here, and right here, that's the 4 feet, and this is 4 feet. It will get sucked back into the ground, okay? So until the lightning will hit the ground, it will keep travel into the wiring, into the house, okay? Until it hits the ground. And if this is 4 feet, it's going to go up to 4 feet, and then it will get sucked back into the ground. Now, let's assume this scenario here. This is your electrical outlet somewhere in the bedroom, and you're going to plug this into the outlet, and you think you protect it. Well, you're not. You can just throw this in the trash, because this is a more headache than anything else. And from what we learned right here, if this was going to work, okay, and that's the question, if that even works. I don't even know, I don't believe that works, but anyway, like most of the people believe it works. The lightning, let's say you don't have this attached to the panel, the lightning surge will travel up to the bedroom and pretty much through the whole house, and it will hit all your appliances, TVs, pretty much everything. And you think that here is your surge protector, your beautiful little surge protector, plug into the outlet, okay, and you're thinking you protect it. Well, let me tell you, you're not protected. Because if this surge protector, well, number one, what people think that this surge protector will actually eat the power surge. That's what I heard from so many people. That is unbelievable. Okay? This surge protector you plug into the outlet will just eat up this power surge. That's it, and you protect it. Well, that's not going to happen, okay? As a millions of volts, this little thing will not eat anything. Let's put it that way. If this was going to work properly, this is going to have to send it back to the ground. And it's going to clamp it to the ground wire. And it's going to go 30 feet all the way back to the panel, and then 4 more feet before it hits the first ground rod. Now, you have a beautiful TV here, plug into the outlet. Okay. Now, how long is the cord? 6 feet? Yes. Most of the time it's a 6 feet cord. Okay? And you have 30 feet to go back to the ground, because you have 3 wires here, right? You have hot, you have neutral, and ground. So if the hot gets affected with the lightning, it will travel up to the outlet, and here it will get clamped with this device, which I don't think so, but if it does, it will get clamped and it will go back into the ground. And if you have a 6 feet cord here, that lightning will get 6 feet down here and 6 feet up here. And at this point, it's in your TV. And it's eating up the electronics until it's gonna hit the ground. And that's a long way down, let me tell you. That's a very long way down, and even though it's in microseconds, for those electronics in your TV or any appliance, it's a very long time to put up with that millions of volts. So, if somebody is trying to sell you this as a surge protector, or this thing, which even have 12 feet cord attached to it, okay, that's a joke. I mean, I don't know. For me it's a common sense, but obviously for many people it's not. So now you have a little understanding how these surge protectors work. This cannot possibly eat up the power from the lightning. This cannot possibly eat up any power. Not just from the lightning, okay? This can maybe eat up 10 volts. I don't know. Maybe 20, but I doubt it. This is just a complete, I don't want to say what, but you know what. Alright, and little squirrel, cheers.